So everyone, this is my son Joshua. Joshua, tell everybody what you do.
I sing in a very niche style death metal band that I've been doing bands for about 5 years now.
And what prompted you to want to do music so much?
So like most teenagers, I grew up with a lot of angst, and I promise I'm not as depressing as I sound, but you grow up and you carry a lot of that with you into adulthood. And, like everybody is emotional and hormonal when they're, 15, 16, 17 years old. So when I got older, I was like, well, I want to put that to something to kind of get that frustration out, to kind of just say something and put it into the world. And I was able to do it a couple times.
A couple times?
Yeah.
Okay. Did your background growing up have anything to do with your love of music?
Yeah, because music was like everywhere, like at home, in the house and stuff. And, we've got family that are musicians and stuff too. And I don't know where like the death metal part of it came from, but like the rock and roll, like the rock and roll style of it was definitely there for me growing up.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from either. Yeah. What is your goals moving forward with your music career?
So, really, I did, like I said, I started doing it to get out frustration, say what I wanted to say about, the world and everything. But I love to travel, and I didn't realize, but I was very thankful that doing music like this gave me the opportunity to travel like more than I ever have, like, since I've been alive. A lot of people don't realize, but getting to tour is one of like the best things in the world for me, at least. And speaking on friendship, like doing this music stuff, I was able to, get together with 5 of my friends, pack up a car, and play music in different states, all over the country, and, just drive. And, we did, the last tour I did, we hit Houston, Corpus Christi, and South Padre. And, it's a big deal when you're away from home playing music and, nobody knows who you are, but there's people listening to you. You have an audience. That was like why I like kept going with it,
Oh, good. So tell everybody the name of your band.
We're called Misanthrope. I don't know if anybody knows, but the word itself is, and like I said, I promise I'm not as depressing as all this sounds.
Not now.
Yeah. The name
not
means,
now.
A misanthrope is a human with a strong disdain for other humans. But like I said, like a lot of the imagery and the aesthetic of the band is a reflection on all my frustrations growing up.
Okay. Do I have anything to do with that?
No, not at all.
Just making sure. Sure.
Like I said, like coming of age is a big thing. And when I was coming of age, I kind of got the sad end. Like I said, it's not on you at all, but I kind of just started seeing the sad end of the world. Things ain't as pretty as they are. I had a lot of friends that had it like way worse than me, and I was able to see that. And you're a kid, you can't really do anything about it. You just kind of have to witness, some of the ugly things about the world.
Yeah.
And like I said, that the band is me putting out that frustration with the world.
Okay. Well, are you going any place soon to tour?
We have one show coming up in San Antonio. We don't have a whole lot coming up just because I'm getting older, the band's slowing down and stuff. But we do have a show in San Antonio, and like I said, like it's so much fun and it's such an experience, getting in a car with your friends, driving hours and hours to somewhere you've never been to play music that people do want to hear, be played. So that's what we got coming up.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have any more questions for you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's awesome.
All right. Mm-hmm. Love you.
Well, thank you.